Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm just doing a small haul. There's an airplane flying above. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But I just did a little haul at ULTA right now. I ran out to do a few errands, which is why I look like this. I didn't feel like doing my hair, so I just popped on a hat. So I just want to share with you guys what I got. It's not as massive as I usually do, you know. I'm trying to keep my spending down, but I did get a little bit of I got some things. I'm very excited. All right, so I categorized by brand, at least I tried to. So I'm going to start off with KKW, which is Kim K's line. So I got 2 of her eyeshadow palettes and 3 lip glosses. I've never owned anything from her before. So the 2 eyeshadow palettes I have is the Classic 2 palette and the Classic Blossom palette. So the packaging just looks like this. I really don't care for the packaging at all. It's so like blah to me. But I will show you guys what they look like. Now, I'm positive these have been out for a while. I wasn't on her makeup line like that, but I thought I'd give it a shot. So this is the Classic Bloom, which I thought was really, really pretty. So it just looks like this. I hope the colors are popping off correctly. It's like a muted plum palette, so it just looks like that. And the other one is the Classic 2 palette. The mirror is broken. I'm gonna have to take this back. But it looks like this. So this one's gonna have to go back because of that mirror, so I'm not even gonna bother swatching. I'm a little upset right now. Alright, so you are going back. But I will swatch the other one. I see a lot of people, they always swatch the metallic shades, but you have to swatch the mattes too to see how they are going to pick up. If they look really chalky, you know, if they're not going to sit right. I like this formula. It's pretty nice. So I just swatched this one right here. And it just looks like that. It's not bad. So I'm curious to see how these are going to play on my eyes. And I've been in the habit of trying to keep everything in their packaging because I had a bad habit of taking everything out of the packaging, mixing it with all of my other makeup, and completely forgetting what I have that's new. Alright, so I got 3 of her nude lip glosses, nude 1, nude 2, and nude 1.5. I did it in the wrong order. 1, 1.5, and 2. So they just look like that. I'm fully aware those are backwards, but you know. Alright, so this is what they look like. So this is 1, 1.5, and 2. So I picked up those 3 shades. Alright, that was it from KKW. I did get some drugstore stuff. Actually, I only got 1 drugstore thing. Yeah, 1 drugstore thing. So, Maybelline Instant Rewind corrector eraser. So it just looks like this. The shade I have is Warm Light. I've never tried this before, but I have seen a lot of people use it and they like it, so hopefully I like it too. I don't even know if this is my right shade, but you know, trying to color match during a pandemic is very annoying. So I also picked up, I'm all about pedicures, manicures. I do all my stuff myself. The I don't even know what you call it, the foot file that I was using felt like it wasn't doing it for me anymore, so I went and picked up a pedicure smoothing stone, which looks like this. So I'm excited to try that. It has a coarse side and it has a fine side, so I don't know if you can see, but it's like split. The green side is the coarse side and the white side is the fine side, so I'm excited to try that. Alright, moving on. Juvia's Place. So I picked up their primers. I was very excited. I got color 1 and color 2. They did not have color 3 at mine. At least I didn't have it stocked yet. The girl was still stocking the stuff out, so I only was able to pick up these 2 for right now. So that is color 1, color 2. Color 1 is more like a white, and color 2 is more of a nude from what the pictures look like online. So I'm excited to try these out as well. I wonder if they are gonna play somewhat like the what is it called, P. Louise base. So we shall see. So they just look like this. I'm sorry guys, I keep on looking that way because that's where my viewfinder is. So it just says shade 1 and shade 2 on the back. Alright, so moving on, Anastasia. I was not gonna buy this, but I saw it in the store. I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot, because I don't know, when it came out, it was like, it didn't catch my eye at all. I wasn't excited about it, but it looked fairly pretty in the store. So I already popped it out of the packaging, guys, sorry. So the packaging looks like this. It's the iced highlighter, iced out, sorry. So it says iced out on the top. This is the packaging. So this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. I don't know why my camera's focusing over there. So it looks like this, just white and this gold color. I believe this is, I can't even tell if this is rose gold or just gold. Alright, but I wasn't able to swatch it in the store because, you know, they have everything sealed. So it just looks like this. And this is why I didn't really want to get it, because I felt like it was a little too, like, white. I don't know. So we'll see if I like it. I'm about to swatch it right now. See how I feel about it. So it looks white, but it appears like a goldish tint. And it looks gold on my hand. I am not really a fan of goldish highlighters. I don't know. I just don't like how they look on my skin. I feel like my pigment, like gold, just doesn't really go with, like, golden highlighter just doesn't really go with me. I feel like I could go with more of a rose gold, or like a light champagne color, but like straight up gold, I feel like it doesn't look right on me. Let me just take that off. Alright, so guys, that's going back. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I tried. No me gusta. Okay? Alright, so moving on. Tarte. So I got the Tarte Double Duty Ultra Creamy Concealer. This just came out. I got the shade 22N, which is light neutral. So it looks like this. I don't know if I should have gone lighter. Let's try to pop this bad boy open. Alright, so I have the, what is this? This is the shape. I have the shape tape, and in the shape tape, I'm in a shade light. So I picked up 22 neutral, which is light neutral. Maybe I should have went with regular light. Let's pop this baby open. And they said this is good for aging skin. That's what the shade looks like. So I could probably work with that. It says it's good for aging skin, so that's what kind of sold me, because under my eyes and drier skin, so under my eyes, you know, it is getting a little wrinkly. Not so much dry, but definitely wrinkly. Oh, it is creamy. Alright, I do like the shade. The shade looks like it's pretty good, so I think I'm going to stick with that. And it feels nice. It feels kind of moisturizing. Alright, so going to try that. Moving on, we got some ColourPop. So ColourPop had a little collection out on like the little end caps of Ulta. And it's what is this? What is this? I don't even know which collection this is, but the packaging looks like this. And this is just a blush. I didn't want the palette that came with it. I just wanted the blush because I liked how it looked. This shade says Fashion District. Yeah, it says Fashion District. So it just looks like this. And it looks like a terracotta shade to me. So I wanted to try new blush. That's pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's coming off really, really orange in the viewfinder, but it's really not that orange. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you guys could see it. I just put it right there. They did a Disney collab with Bambi, so I got Thumper, Bambi, and Flower. So that's the bunny, the deer, of course, and the little skunk. So they just look like this. Very, very cute. So I'm going to open Bambi first. And they have the names of the eyeshadows in the back. That's what the packaging looks like. Alright, so it has a mirror and then it has the shades. So they just look like that. Alright, so my camera was overheating, so I had to shut it off for a little bit. So I already showed you Bambi. So Thumper is very muted tones, very, very pretty. So it looks like this, has the mirror too. Those are the colors. I like this one over here. It says Great Big Feet. Alright, and I have Flower. Flower are purple tones. So it just looks like that. And that color in the middle is so pretty. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Alright, so let me pop those back in the packaging. I'm like really thinking about that broken mirror still from that KKW palette. It's really bothering me. As soon as this video is done, I'm flying back to Ulta to get another one. And like the shadows are not broken, so it's like, how did the mirror break? That makes no sense. Alright, so, so I did have another drugstore. Sorry, I thought the Maybelline thing was the only thing. I did pick up an NYX palette. This is Ultimate Utopia. I have another palette of theirs that it's similar like this, but it doesn't look like this one, so I am excited to play with this. I'm not even going to open it. It's all like taped up and everything. I really don't want to go through that right now. But let's move on. So my last little bit of the haul was Too Faced. I got a few things from Too Faced. So I did pick up 3 palettes from them. I got Light My Fire, Kitty Likes to Scratch, and Let's Play. I wanted one that says, That's My Jam, Let's Jam, something with jam. I wanted that one, but they didn't have it. So I'm going to open up a Let's Play real quick. These are really, really cute. They're so small. Look how tiny they are. So this one's cute. It looks like a little video game. And it has a mirror in it. And then it has the shades. I cannot wait to play with this one. The next one is a Light My Fire. I'm like using this spatula thing to open everything because you could just slide it and pop out the thing. Alright, so this one's cute. It looks like matchsticks. I don't know why, but I'm like seeing everything backwards, so it's over here. This one is going to be a killer in the fall. Very nice. And the last one is Kitty Likes to Scratch. And they just sold me on the packaging for this one. Like, I didn't even need the eyeshadows. I love it. You see how it has scratch marks? I love it. And the leopard. So this one looks like this. Love it. Alright. So I did get a Cocoa Contour palette. It looks like this. I'm hoping it's not broken because it's the last one they had on the shelf. I'm sure this has been out for a while. I just never was able to get it or never saw it. But it's huge. It looks like this. This has like a rubbery feel. It's very odd. But it's very, very nice. I like it. Kind of reminds me of a coin purse, you know? So let's open it. Hopefully it's not broken. Please don't let it be broken. Oh, it's perfect. Alright, so it has 3 highlighters and 3 contour shades. Light, medium, and deep. Alright. So it looks like this. Has the huge mirror. And you could see all of the shades on there. So I don't even know if these are actually highlighters. Let me see. So it looks more like a highlighting powder, not like an actually like luminous, more of kind of like a setting powder. So like a light setting powder. That's what it looks like to me. There's no shimmer or anything like that on there. It does smell wonderful. It says this is cocoa infused. So I am definitely going to try these out and see how I feel about it. As far as this being a deep highlighter right here, I honestly don't know about that. I would have to see that on one of my gorgeous melanin babies, because that shade looks kind of weird to be a deep highlighter. It's kind of on the orange side. I don't know who would use that. I don't know, but I'm gonna play around with this, see how I feel, and let you guys know. Put that back in there. It is very heavy though. It's very heavy. Alright, so the last 2 things I got were 2 primers and a new lip injection plumper. So I got the Maximum Plump. I always get the Extreme. You guys know I love my Extreme lip plumper. I have it on right now. So I got the Maximum. Let me just pop that baby open. So this one is a pink tone. So I'm going to try that one out. If it could get my lips bigger, I'm sold. Alright, so my 2 primers that I got was the Primed and Poreless Pore Banishing Blurring Face Primer and the Plump and Prime Luxury Face Plumping Primer Serum. This one is fast, firm, fill, and plumping treatment. So they look like this. So I'm excited to try both of these. Let me just open it real quick. Alright, so the Primed and Poreless just looks like this. Nothing really fancy about it. And this one is nice. The Plump and Prime Luxury Face Plumping Primer Serum looks like this. Now this is fancy. Like, I could display this on top of my vanity. So it looks so nice. I like this. Oh, it has a little pump, so I like that. I'm pretty sure the other one is just the one you just squeeze into your hand. Yeah. Oh, it has a little heart. Where it comes out, it's a little heart. It's so cute. Alright guys, so that's it. That's all I have for today's haul. I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to fly to Ulta to go get that KKW palette replaced because that mirror is really messing with me. If you guys like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love for you to be part of the family. And as always, thank you guys for watching.